I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. Quote by Socrates. I interpret this quote in this way. It is not necessary that we have to learn everything from others. We should use our brain. We should try to understand on our own by thinking. That person, that great philosopher Socrates, he was a great thinker and he was a man of questions. He asked us to question anything and try to understand it on our own. That was that time. But at present, I would say that in this present world of artificial intelligence, there are very many great AI tools to teach us many things. Though we have to think on our own, there is no harm, there is no mistake in getting some help from those type of AI tools and use that base information and analyze that and think on our own and get our own perspectives. Of course, AI has some weakness. It doesn't have emotion, it doesn't have instinct, it doesn't have that type of wisdom which humans have, of course. But at the same time, it has that computing power to collect lot of information elsewhere and try to analyze that and put it in a nutshell to us. Let us make use of that. Let us not just keep thinking, and getting confused on anything. Let us also make use of this type of AI tools, but without compromising on our own thinking. In that way, we are in a better position than those old days of Socrates. With due respect to Socrates, I would like to adopt his advice in this way in this present world. The tongue has no bones, but it is strong enough to break a heart. So be careful with your words. There is no edit button there, as in WhatsApp. You cannot edit the words spoken. You cannot delete them. You cannot recall them. Once gone, gone. That's it. There are many questions which should not be asked. Like, are you married? Do you have children? If you reverse that questions, that is even more dangerous. Do you have children? Yes, two. Are you married? Gone. You will be cooked after the dinner in that room with a lot of boiling words from so many friends. That's it. Gone. We have to be very, very careful. There is also a companion to the tongue that is called brain. They work together. Before sending the words from your tongue, the brain might have originated that word, but before uttering that word, the brain is to think again and again. Is it appropriate? Is it okay to use in this time to this person? Is it the right time? A lot of questions need to be asked before coming out with those words. Sometimes silence is golden. But we don't think about silence because we want to talk, we want to talk, we want to get so many friends. In that process, we acquire so many enemies instead of friends. Hence, be careful. The tongue might not be having bones, but it has all the power to crush all the friendship, relationship, everything. Be careful. Thank you, Toastmaster Soy, for giving a wonderful inspirational speech relating to this topic. And the way in which you put the title for this picture, self love, is also very interesting. And immediately you are able to I bring a personal example relating to this topic. I enjoyed that flow of your speech with very good structure of giving your own personal example of how you thought about your own self few years back and now how you changed your perception. And at last, you ended with a very good conclusion that we need to have ourselves as our own support system. Overall, the flow of the speech is very, very interesting, and the conclusion was also very, very impressive. Coming to recommendation, I could see that you completed the speech in 1.5 minutes, 1 minute 39 seconds. Okay, minimum required time for table topic is 1 minute 38 seconds. That's okay. But you have enough time. 2.5 minutes are given for table topic speech. You could have added some more points on how you changed your perception about your own self. Have you analyzed your weaknesses and changed that, or have you accepted that and you have established your support system for yourself as it is? Those details I was interested in knowing from you, but that is not there. Otherwise, overall, I like the speech. Personal example, very good start, very good end. Enjoyed the speech. Please add some more details of how your perception changed. That will make this good speech as a great speech. All the best for your future speeches. Well done, Toastmaster Soy. How do you recharge your soul? Of course, in this present world of frequent deadlines in office, infrequent notification in phones, our soul get discharged very fast. But please remember, there is no fast charging as some charging cable companies claim for our phones. It takes time. Our soul will get charged, recharged very, very slowly. We have to give time for that. It is not necessary that we have to go and sit in an ideal place thinking something philosophical. Not at all required. Sometimes even a little nap might do wonders. You might get recharged. Sometimes even a biryani might also recharge your soul. Who knows? Whatever is pleasant for you, whatever brings happiness for you, you do that. Your soul will get automatically recharged. Sometimes scolding a person, of course, mentally, not openly, might also fill your soul with a lot of happiness and you might get recharged. And occasionally just go out and see the nature and wonder what is this life full of care. We have no time to stand beneath the boughs. That is a famous poetry line I read during my school days, which I still remember. Even walking in a park might also do wonders. It depends. This recharging varies from person to person. There is no uniform recharging facility as we have for phones. It depends on the mental maturity of the person. But in this present world, recharging the soul quite frequently is of course required, but not in traditional ways. It might happen even while you are taking biryani. All the best. A good name is more desirable than great riches. Favor is better than silver and gold. I like the way in which this proverb is carefully drafted. Yes. A good name is more desirable than great riches. It is not mentioned that a good name is the desirable than great riches. Yes. Of course, it is more desirable, but good money is also required. I think that is the inner meaning of this. Than great riches, good name is more desirable. We need not aim to be a great richest person in this world. But at least for our minimum requirement for self and for family, for our survival, we need to earn money. That is very important. That to good money by good means. Hence, good money is also required. A good name should not be at the cost of good money. And the reverse is also true. A good money is also should not be at the cost of good name. We have to earn money through good means, and that money is definitely required for us to pay our electricity bills every month, to buy the daily requirement for our food. Hence, money is very important. That is why I like the second phrase in which it is said that favor is better than silver and gold. It is not mentioned that favor is better than cash. It is better than silver and gold, which only rich people buy. But ready cash, that is very important. Yes. For our survival, minimum cash in our bank balance is very much required. Otherwise, with good name, we cannot buy even a small biscuit from our shop owner. We have to pay money. There is no free lunch in this world. Hence, connecting all these ideas, I would say that good name is definitely better, but should not be at the cost of good money. In the same way, good money is also better, but should not be at the cost of good name.